Since I love minimalism and minimalistic approach in general when I design websites using WordPress, I would love to see this feature right inside WordPress core. I will explain to you what is this. Responsive settings. You see here I'm using the standard Gutenberg blocks that you find for free when you use WordPress. And they work pretty well, and I'm pretty satisfied with the overall settings when it means when I need to create a page for a desktop device, for my computer, for example. But when I need to optimize this page for mobile, for my phone, for my tablet, I'm kind of limited. You know what I'm talking about if you're using Gutenberg for creating your pages and posts and so on. So I am kind of forced to use third-party plugins like Stackable or Spectra or Cadence that provides a lot of different responsive options. So the second group here is built using, for example, Stackable in this case. Let me show you here what happens if I want to optimize for my mobile. So I go here, I see from tablet, and already here you notice something. I can do some quick options here from the tablet point of view when I'm using the standard Gutenberg blocks, and this is already something good. You see, you can click on Stack on Mobile here, and in this case this will apply to tablet and mobile. So it is not a real stack on mobile, but it is a stack on tablet and smaller devices. You see here, so I can decide to put everything in a column when I'm on tablet and mobile, or I can leave it like this. Okay, and I can decide, of course, the number of columns, but this will apply to every different view. So if I change this, it will apply also to desktop, to tablet, and to mobile. Okay, this is kind of limited, but at least we have this simple option here that we can use if we want to put everything in one column when we are on tablet or smaller devices. Okay, this is already good, but what happens now if I want to change everything from only just for mobile? You see here, if I didn't check the stack on mobile, I'm going to be in a situation like this one, which is nothing. It's weird because I just want this image to be down at the bottom of the column when I'm on mobile. But if I want to do so, I need to enable this, which will apply, of course, also on tablets. Okay, so I'm very, very limited. And what happens if I want to switch the order of the elements? For example, when I'm from my mobile phone, I want this image to be above the title, for example. I can't do that when I'm using simple Gutenberg blocks. While if I'm using an external, a third-party block plugin like Stackable, for example, and by the way, I have a full tutorial and review about Stackable if you want to know how to use this great plugin for your WordPress websites in Gutenberg, and I will leave it in the cards and in the description below, so make sure to check it out if you want. And here I will place now this image at the top of this block only when I'm on mobile. How to do so? It's very easy. I just need to go here in the column settings, in my case here, voila, and I change the column arrangement when I am on mobile. You see here, this is beautiful. These icons, I love them. You see, mobile, tablet, and desktop. I switch the order and my image will appear at the top of the blocks. This is simple, but I do not understand why it is not a solution provided natively in the core WordPress blocks. It can change completely the way that we work and optimize our content for different devices. Very, very helpful. And what about any other kind of thing that we can do using an advanced plugin? For example, here we can hide some content when we are on mobile. Let's say that when we are on mobile, we want to get rid of the title, for example, or of the paragraph here. We just select the paragraph. I'm using Stackable right here, but all the main plugins that are providing this are this kind of advanced blocks are offering this kind of solutions. I can hide it on mobile. So basically here, when I save my draft and go and have a preview of my website, when I am on mobile, let me check here, inspect, and let me go on mobile preview. Okay, here you see the paragraph has disappeared. We just have the title and the button and the image, of course. So I can really become granular and optimize everything. I can choose to show, hide stuff, and so on. So basically, we all know this, but all this is missing from the Gutenberg blocks. So this is part of my wish list. This is one of my top things that I'm waiting from Gutenberg to be providing, and I hope that it will be the case in the future, because with this kind of solutions, of really simple options, we can optimize everything in a granular way for all our devices. Awesome, which this would be awesome to have right inside Gutenberg. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comment section below. And I just wanted to show you one last thing. We need more options, also hover settings. Hover settings are very easy to implement and they are vital for many kind of basic interactions. For example, for buttons, and they are already there in the standard Gutenberg buttons, but kind of limited. And let me show you here an example. For example, I want this button to be to have an effect when I hover. You see here, there is a simple effect here that changes completely the way that I'm interacting with the elements. And I cannot do so when I use standard Gutenberg blocks. I can barely change the background color. Yes, but even I don't even have the hover settings here in the button, you see? Okay, so responsive settings and hover settings are the basic things that, in my opinion, are missing right now into the standard Gutenberg blocks. And not to mention the fact that if I want to change the size of my titles or of my paragraph or anything else, I cannot do it separately for each device, which is vital when I'm optimizing stuff. If I want this title to be bigger on my mobile phone, I just need here to go and type the dimension, and this would be applied just on mobile when I'm using Stackable, for example, here. You see? This is awesome. So I reload the page, and my title will be bigger. One big title right here. Beautiful, beautiful. Very easy and simple to implement. So what do you think about this? It is also part of your Gutenberg and WordPress wish list. Personally, this is my most frustrating thing, that it's popping up each time I try to create a website using just the standard Gutenberg blocks. Thing that I would love to do because they are fast, easy to use, and they have a lot of good sides. And most of all, as I was mentioning at the beginning of the video, they have a minimalistic approach that forces you as a creator, as a designer, to apply a minimalistic approach, which is very, very interesting. Let me know what do you think about this in the comment section below, and write me which are other features that are part of your WordPress wishlist for the next WordPress releases. Ciao, ciao! Oh, yes, my name is Pascal. I'm the creator of this YouTube channel, which is called WP Roads, where I share reviews, news, and interviews all about WordPress. So if you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe and to hit the thumbs button to support the channel. Let's see you hope to see you in the next video. Ciao!